what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Got the rear end overhaul still in progress here. And so today we hopefully should be buttoning everything up. I feel like I've been saying that a lot in the last couple of videos. But anyway, we will hopefully hold true to that today. Okay, so I have the whole tire assembly up here on Sawhorses. Tanner, great idea. Keeps me from working on the floor. But anyway, we have one tire hub and brake drum disc assembly complete, and we have to complete one more side. So what I did is I went with a little bit longer of a bolt for these hubs. So let me grab them here and I'll show you. So these ones here are the ones that come with the kit, and these are the ones that I'm going to put in, and I'll show you why later on in the video. But I'll go ahead and get these put in, and we'll show you how it goes. Okay, so now we have the tire and everything flipped back over. Got the hub on, it's all bolted. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little nylon nuts on the excess thread that is sticking through, just as like a safety in case the bolts coming from the outside ever wanted to try and back off. So I'm going to put these nylon nuts on here. And they'll kind of just be a little added security. Then I'll just go ahead and zip them down a little bit by hand, just to be on the safe side here. Okay, so I'll show you where we're at with this. And so as you can see, we have the nylon nuts on, and I already checked to make sure that nothing was going to hit. These weren't going to hit whenever they were put on the axle, so that has already been checked. And then next we're off to these ones right here, And those are the little tiny tapered screws I was telling you about. I was thinking whether or not to use them. Well, I decided I'm going to use them. So that'll be the next part. We will put those on. So that is these little screws right here. And now these come with the kit, with the hubs. Let me hold it against the white here. Maybe it'll be easier to see. But anyway. We have a final assembly. See how these bolts kind of recess down in here, and those are the 1/4 inch ones I was telling you about that comes with the kit. Decided to use them, and they kind of just help hold everything together. And like I said before, these nuts on the bottom here, on the back side, aren't doing anything besides keeping the bolts from backing off. So that is a final assembled hub from this side. And actually, I'll just show you on this wheel, it's easier. And that's what they look like from there. So you're actually using your original Ford hub here, because that has the keyway in it that actually grabs the axle. And got the axle on the floor here. Tanner, thanks a lot for helping. He stopped by on his bike and gave me a hand. Well, he stopped by mainly to visit. I just used him as labor. But anyway, now we can move on to the next step of the process here, which I believe would be installing the... Actually, you know what? I still have a couple more things to do on this driver's side here. But on the passenger side, I have the new bolts that I put in here for these bars. And then also a little addition, I put these bolts that come through here. I got these little thin nylon nuts to go on here. And just kind of help keep it from backing off, even though this is a lock washer, a split lock washer up against the bracket there. I just wanted something else because these cars vibrate a little bit, and all the bolts from the factory had cotter pins in them, and I just go a little bit over and above what I need to, but I just don't want any problems going down the road. So now we will I'm going to move over to the other side here. I'm not going to show you that because that's pretty much just a bunch of little nuts and bolts. Alright. So, what I want to show you here is oh geez, what I'm looking to show you is on these hubs here. There's a little recessed area right here, and what that goes to is in case the axle shaft breaks, and it keeps the whole entire hub from sliding off the axle until you come to a stop. So now, in another video, we drilled this hole right here in the axle, and that gets a bolt with a jam nut, and that is what holds the hub on in case of an axle failure. So now you have to get that lined up, as well as the keyway in the front of the axle here. So there's a couple things you got to line up, and it's hard to tell if you have it lined up or not. So what I did was I put a little bit of white paint. Let's see if you can see it here. Let's see if we can hold the light a certain way. But anyway, you might be able to see it right there. But so I put a little dab of white paint in that recess. And then whenever I slide it into the axle, I can see the white paint. And it lets me know that I'm lined up with the hole. And that's a little trick that I used. Alright, look at that. I'm going to leave one wheel off. Yeah, we'll put it on after we get the axle into the car. But everything should be all set on it. Seems like everything's going pretty good on it. But we're going to get in the car tomorrow. And that's pretty much where we're at with that. And we'll everybody have a good one. We'll see you next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.